By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what you need to do to create an Instagram lead generation campaign and ad. Now, this is the exact same strategy and setup that I use to generate hundreds of leads using Instagram lead ads for my local business clients. My name is Armando, and if you're new to this channel, I work with small businesses and entrepreneurs, helping them use the internet to generate more leads so they can make more sales. If that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and click that subscribe button somewhere around this video so that you don't miss out on future content. Okay, so in order to generate a lead generation campaign with the Instagram platform, just head on over to your Facebook Ads Manager. If you don't know how to get there, it is facebook.com/ads manager. What you want to do is just create a new campaign from scratch using the green button. My recommendation is that you use the quick creation wizard instead of the guided campaign creation, just because this is a little bit simpler. You want to name your campaign whatever you want, whatever actually makes sense for you. And the naming convention is really going to depend on whether you're generating this for service-based businesses or whatever the objective is. It doesn't really matter. Now, the campaign objective that you want to choose is lead generation. This is the same thing that we use on Facebook. The next thing that you want to do is just shut off campaign budget optimization. You don't need it right now unless you know what you're doing. Select the page that you want to run your Instagram ads from. Now, keep in mind that this is using the Facebook Ads Manager because Instagram doesn't have an Ads Manager. It's essentially the same thing. So what you do want to make sure that you do is that your Instagram profile is actually tied to the Facebook page that you want to run lead ads from. Otherwise, it's just going to show up a little bit different as a sponsored page and not come from your full functioning profile. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to label whatever I want for my naming convention, and then move down to the ad, and I'm just going to just do this, give it a name. So I'm going to save this as a draft. This is going to take us to the view that's got the tier. Now, if you're familiar with Facebook ads or Instagram ads, there's three tiers. There's a campaign level, there is an ad set level where all of the targeting goes into place on the demographics, and then there's the creative side, which is Instagram. So this is where the pictures and videos go. So the very first thing that you want to do here is just kind of look this over. Make sure the campaign budget optimization didn't come on. Make sure that the lead generation objective is still there. And aside from that, there's nothing else that you need to do here unless you're running ads in a special category, which include real estate agents, anything that has to do with credit, housing, make money, that kind of thing, employment. You want to check this box. Otherwise, you will get banned. Hear me out. You're going to get banned if you do not do this and you're in those special categories. Okay. Next thing you want to do is go to the Insta ad set or the ad set level, and you want to go ahead and just set your daily budget, whatever that is. Choose your entire demographic area here. So we're not going to go deeper into targeting here because this is just a campaign that shows you how to run lead ads from Instagram profiles, but you want to pick this stuff up. And by the way, while I'm at it, if you are interested in learning how to do this deeper and you're a service-based business or a brick and mortar or a local contractor, I do have a mini workshop, a mini course that is bingeable in a weekend that walks through all this in detail, that helps you generate more leads using Facebook, and you can find that link in the description. Moving on, you want to change your placements in here. This is super important because, as you know, Instagram doesn't work on all placements, so you want to make sure that you're advertising for the placements that actually work. So we want to turn everything off. And if you just want to advertise on Instagram, well, then you want to turn all the placements off that don't actually work. So maybe you don't want that, but you do want Instagram Explore page. You do want the Instagram feed, and just pretty much go down this list and shut everything off that isn't going to give you an Instagram placement. Okay. So once you do that, you scroll down and make sure everything else is okay. Leave the optimizations area alone. And we're going to move into the ad creation process here. So for the ad creation, as you can see, this is the identity right here. As you can see that I actually have an Instagram account connected. I have my Instagram account connected to this Facebook page, but is not required. You can kind of see here that it's not required. However, if you do not have an account connected, it'll just be like a representation. What'll happen is that when you run an ad from a non-connected Facebook page to a non-connected Instagram account, it's gonna look a little bit odd. It's not gonna look native. It's gonna look like something's just not quite there yet, or something's a little off. And that may be a deterrent for people to click on your ad. Just keep that in mind. But what we want to do is the ad setup. If you want to run Instagram's carousel ads, this is where you want to do it. Obviously, there's a few things to keep in mind with Instagram. The video is up to 60 seconds. You can run longer. It goes on 2 cards, and that's fine. But you'll want to make sure that your video is formatted the right way, in the perfect square, etc. So for this instance, I'm just going to leave it alone. This is where you can clear the images and pick whatever you want. So I'm just going to add some text in here. This is an Insta lead ad, right? So we want to do this. And for the headline, you'll be able to kind of see how this works, okay? Because this is an Instagram post, if you turn off all the other placements that don't serve you, okay, they're not going to serve you. You're going to make sure that your Instagram feed actually looks like this, okay? So you have sign up as a call to action, and you have your text here. Keep in mind that formatting text for an Instagram ad or an Instagram post is different than formatting text for a Facebook post, obviously. And so you want to make sure that this primary text is formatted to the specifications of Instagram. So it tells you right there that they recommend 120 characters or less, etc., blah, blah, blah. And you can use an ad tag to Facebook profiles or pages or other Instagram accounts if you got them tied together. Now, make sure that the format of the text obviously is good, because otherwise it's going to look really, really funky. And you can use emojis, that kind of thing, whatever you want, just like a regular Insta post, okay? The call to action actually is going to show up right here. You can pick whichever call to action you want. Learn more will show up on Instagram as well, just like this, okay? This will be what the post looks like. So the next thing that you need to know is that you have to actually pick a form. So if you haven't created a lead ad form, this is where you're going to do it. This is why you need to choose the lead ad objective in order to run lead ads straight up from Instagram. So what you do is you'll click a create a lead form, and you'll go through the process here of labeling your form, of setting up your intro, and that sort of thing on your form, okay? So what I'm going to do for the sake of this is I'm not going to go into creating that form right now. I'm just going to kind of choose this one here that I've got. It's already created, and so you can kind of see what'll happen in here. So when somebody clicks this Learn More button, this form will pop up on Insta just like it does on Facebook, and it does the entire process of the lead ad generation for you on Instagram. So now I'm going to go over some costly mistakes that you need to watch out for and pitfalls that you need to avoid when creating Instagram lead generation ads. Now would be a good time to hit that subscribe button if this video has been super helpful to you. But one of the things that you want to be mindful for is length of the media. So Instagram allows for 60 seconds of a video clip. If you go anything over that, it's going to cut off. Be mindful of that. If you're creating Instagram lead generation ads for stories, which is the exact same process that I just went through, the video cannot be longer than 15 seconds, I believe. If you do anything longer than 15 seconds, it's going to cut off and people are not going to see your message. The second thing or the third thing I should say to be mindful of is the content or the copy. The copy, unlike a Facebook post, does not have all those breaks in there. So it's a smart idea to paste your copy inside of a notepad, make sure it's formatted right for an Instagram post, and then use that inside of your lead generation Instagram ad. So those are just some things that you need to be mindful for when you're creating these kind of ads. Now, if you want to generate more leads and more sales for your small business, and you want to become the go-to business in your local area, I put an entire little mini course together that walks you through everything you need to know from beginning to end of mastering lead generation ads on Facebook and on Instagram. It's got a video component so that you can learn how to make videos without being a techie on these platforms. And I'll put the link in the description of this video for anybody who wants to snag that up. So if this video was super helpful though, please go ahead and subscribe to this video. It really does help the channel out. And if you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments. If you looked at any of my other videos, you know that I'm super active on my channel and that I respond to as many people as I possibly can. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.